this is the newest MetroRock facility. This is the 5th facility we have. It is going to be MetroRock Littleton in the Point development up in Littleton, and we are a couple of months away from opening.
Hopefully by the end of February.
Hopefully by the end of February, there we go. So 6 weeks, that's straight from the owner. We're looking forward to welcoming the climbing community of Littleton and the surrounding areas.
Now, how tall will these be?
40 feet.
Now, is that a standard at these facilities?
It is not, actually. This is probably a little above standard. But we think it's a good height. We think it's challenging. And we also offer some terrain that's a little less than 40 feet.
Now, what's going to be over here?
This is bouldering. No ropes or harnesses used here. We've got all this foam that's going to be going down here. So you're going to fall on
I wondered about the mattresses, yes.
No, they're not mattresses. It's foam. Mm-hmm. And then we have shorter walls right here. These are for birthday parties and kids or folks that are intimidated by the tall walls.
Wait, this doesn't look short to me.
It is shorter.
Okay.
I believe it's 25 feet, maybe 30. Yeah, that's tall. What else?
So these have to have their boulders installed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every one of these little holes will be filled with a climbing hold. And we've got boxes and tons of climbing holds that are all packed up.
Now, is there some kind of algorithm that tells you where to put the boulders? Do you switch them around every so often for variety?
The algorithms are buried in our route setter's head. So it's the route setting is actually more of an art than it is a mathematical formula. Mm-hmm. And we take pride in our route setting. So we're going to start the route setting process in approximately 2.5 weeks.
Okay, so you have to make it challenging for tall people but doable for short people?
Something like that, so that a short person doesn't have an advantage, nor a tall person has an advantage.
And also the trick, of course, is finding routes that challenge everyone at every level, right from the beginner all the way through to the expert, and each sort of increment along that way, so someone who's getting better can continually be challenged. And it's the amazing thing about climbing, it really doesn't matter where you start. As an absolute beginner, you'll find continual challenges all the way through. So if you're a world champion, we need to challenge that person to get better. Or if you've never climbed and you're terrified of heights, how can we encourage you to just incrementally get better and better each time you come back in the gym? It's amazing sport in that respect. It's very easy to define and set some goals. It's unlike almost any other world of fitness where it's very, very clear. You can we grade all the different routes, so you know, okay, I can climb this grade today. What grade can I climb tomorrow?
Now, is it distinguished by a certain color, so they know if I'm doing the yellows, I'm doing this hard one?
There'll actually be a tag on the beginning of each route that tells you how hard it is. Mm-hmm. And the level of hardness is somewhat relative in that a certain grade in this gym may feel either easier or harder at that same grade in some other gym, or even outside. So,
and it seems like you need arm strength to do this. Is that? Do people condition themselves so they can do this well?
Although it's what's interesting, as the climbing coaches will always tell you, you need to use your feet really well. You know, it's a common sort of error of entry-level climbers is that they're hanging on too tight. If they're not using their big muscles in their legs properly, then that becomes a problem. They get too tired too soon. But of course, the more strength you have up here, the better. But if you're not using legs and, you know, all these big muscles in your body properly, then
to rest in between.
Not even to rest, just to sort of keep you attached to the wall by applying pressure through your feet. Then, you know, you'll find some challenges.
This wall is actually has some surface to it, so you actually can, with climbing shoes, can smear. You can actually stand on these walls. They provide some stickiness to your climbing shoes, so that's important.
Even if they're, what shall I say, concave or like
overhanging?
Overhanging, yeah. But they're not. They're more.
Even overhanging walls, if you can take some weight off your hands.
And get some
And
purchase.
even for a small amount is a good thing.